Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday. I have a few updates for our course for you. So I talked to the lady from Highland, and it sounds like I needed to have a few more things on Canvas for you guys to do. And so I've uploaded some more things, so I kind of want to walk you through those a little bit. It really won't change a lot of what we're doing in class, but our pacing does need to go a little bit faster to stay up with the other online Spanish 1 course or classes. So if you get into the modules, and this is a student view here, so hopefully this is what you see. There is an updated semester calendar underneath course materials. These other course materials are also good for you to look at. Especially this developing vocabulary skills. It kind of gives you some other ideas of how to do, how to learn all the vocab, because there is a lot of vocab for each unit. So there is our updated calendar. If you click on that, you can see we will be going a little bit quicker after this week. So this week we're just finishing up chapter 1, the Hola, ¿cómo estás? Chapter. And then I kind of put a little checklist in there too for things that you need to do throughout each of the chapters, which it's the same every time except for the module. The writing assignment changes, of course, to a different module. But it's got the dates in there, so that way hopefully you can pace yourself a little bit better throughout the weeks. But there they all are there for the calendars if you like to kind of put those together. Or down in your calendar. The academic integrity policy, that's just a really great thing to read and be very familiar with. And then module 1, lesson 1, Hola, ¿qué tal? Helpful vocabulary links here, which is really nice. The other teacher had those, so I just kept those from being copied over. Here's the checklist again. And then this thing, the writing assignment is something that you'll get to do with module 1. So if you go into the checklist, and then I think I just made it bigger on this one, this is all the stuff that you have been doing through the VHL Central site, and everything is now updated in the Canva gradebook. So if you want to see what your current grade is in class, it is all updated. And the only things that you'll need to do in Canvas is, of course, check the new announcements and then complete the writing assessment for each module. And all of the instructions are there for you. It's a writing prompt that you get to write. I do expect that you only use things from the unit that we have learned in your writing prompt. So you will not need a translator or anything else. If you think you need a translator, then try to reword it with words that you've just recently learned in that unit. So do not use online translators. It's really just to see what you what you are able to do in the language. Let's see what else. The assignments, if you look in the assignments, this is what's coming up for this week. So your test for Unit 1 is due Friday, at the end of the day on Friday. The writing module is also due on Friday, and then your September homework, which if you go into, let me see if I can get in the VHL Central site. If you get into the VHL Central site, it's on the calendar, so there's four short activities to do just to help you produce and apply some of the language skills that you have been learning throughout this course, and then of course the lesson 1 test. So those are still in the VHL Central. Let's see, what else? I think that's mostly everything for now. Next weekend I'll go ahead and upload everything for module 2. So that will be unit 2 that we'll be working on. Yeah, so I think that is about it. Going back to the calendar just a little bit, I did put some extra time in chapter 4 because chapter 4 is a pretty tough chapter. There's a lot of irregular verbs in that, and it's hard to remember all of those different rules. So I did put a little extra time in chapter 4, but chapter 5 is not an overly difficult chapter, and neither is chapter 6. So, so we will be moving just a little bit more quickly than we have for the rest of these, for the rest of the semester, but hopefully it was a good thing that we went a little slower so we could all get used to this online format and how it all works, and getting used to both Canvas and the VHL Central site. As always, please feel free to email me. I definitely check my USD 320 email much more than I do those others, but any way that you can get a hold of me is great. So hope you all had a great weekend and good luck studying this week. Please let me know if you have any questions. Oh, one more thing. Your grades, I did go in and look through all of your quizzes, and so I noticed that it takes off points, the computer takes off points if you capitalize a letter and they didn't want it capitalized. So I gave you points for those. So your grade in Canvas is the correct grade now because I fixed it in VHL Central and then transferred it over to Canvas. So everything is updated, and that's why it may look different than what you thought it looked at first. No grades went down. If anything, they went up. So all right. And if you think I missed anything, again, please let me know and I'll get that fixed. So thank you all very much. Hope everything is going well. Please let me know if I can help you. Bye.